Hi guys, welcome to Nobel Peace Prize winning The People's Duchess. Thank you so much for being here. Happy President's Day. I hope all the North American squatties are enjoying your bank holiday, your day off of work, day off of school, day off of whatever obligations can wait until tomorrow. I am really excited for today's episode. I have never really done like a presidential highlight or anything like that, but I'm gonna do that today because we are fresh off of the 3-day Vancouver kickoff for the Invictus Games 2025 in Whistler, and I'm still feeling really patriotic. And I just kind of wanted to do this really quick roundup and backstory on Prince Harry and Meghan's presidential past. But first, as always, we have our February Black History Month highlight, and with it being President's Day and all, I thought I would go ahead and highlight the forever FLOTUS, the best First Lady America has ever seen, the one, the only, Michelle Obama. I can't even say anything that's like good enough to like dictate how much this woman has done for the country, for little Black girls everywhere, for the pride of the nation. She's a trendsetter. She's got the Michelle effect. Everything she wears at that time sold out immediately. She was extremely popular. She implemented a school lunch program for healthier lunches for kids. She brought kids into the garden and taught them gardening. She did a lot of things for just the American national consensus. She was just such a beautiful first lady. Cannot thank her enough for her service to this country. Michelle, you are so beloved. You are so amazing. You did such a beautiful job in the White House. You're impeccable, beyond reproach. America owes you a huge debt of gratitude, and I cannot say it enough. I love you, Michelle Obama. All right, with that said, let's get into the episode. So, Prince Harry and Barack Obama's bromance has been long documented, but he actually has a lot of really great initiatives that he has made with both the Obamas and the Bidens. And it all stems from their shared passion of helping injured service personnel. Prince Harry is famously a 10-year veteran of the Iraq and Afghanistan wars, as well as a serviceman to the crown. They have a shared passion for helping veterans, and it's wonderful. Barack and Harry had met on several occasions, but the seed was planted in the press for this bromance in 2015 when Prince Harry met Obama in the Oval Office of the White House for an informal chat. He went to go and discuss and promote the Invictus Games, which had been launched the year prior to that in 2014, and which were being held in Florida the following year in 2016. He had joined Obama in the Oval Office for that sit-down chat, and earlier in the day had been with Michelle Obama to meet injured service personnel in Virginia, also set to meet the game organizers at the British ambassador's residence in Washington, D.C. This meeting was really cute. You could see something very like easy and casual about the two of them, even though they are suited to the nines, and this is obviously a very professional, high-level meeting. They're both very comfortable around each other, and I've just noticed that, like, yeah, if you're going to be comfortable around anyone, it's definitely going to be Prince Harry. He makes everyone feel very at ease, and I was very impressed by the fact that he had met other, like, governors and senators and things like that, even John McCain, and we'll get to that a little bit later. Moving on to number 2, Prince Harry first met Mrs. Obama in May 2013 for the Wounded Warriors dinner at the White House. Again, he had gotten that inspiration for the Invictus Games after watching the Warrior Games in that year. Very inspired by the Warrior Games, he then went home to reimagine those games for Britain and a larger global audience. Wrap your mind around how much planning, how much detail, how many things that he had to do to organize this. And obviously he was still with Kensington Palace at the time, and we know now from Spare that when he brought up this idea, it wasn't necessarily met with enthusiasm or resounding yes from his brother, which is very unfortunate because it's just such a great idea for someone that young to have like said, okay, well, I want to do this for my countrymen. I want to do this for the global community and the greater good. And then to take that to your family, and your family's like, so you really like this stuff? You really like helping people? Which I can see it now, because they don't. Let's be real. Prince Harry's family, they're not in the business of like real philanthropy. They're in the business of like the smoke and mirrors angle of philanthropy. They do things that are self-promoting but make it look like it's promoting people that are less fortunate. Like this whole thing with the homes being built on the duchy land. It's like, it sounds philanthropic on first glance, but when you peel away the layers, those people still have to pay to live there one way or the other. It's not just completely free housing. The money is going to come from, you guessed it, subsidies. So there's never really like a philanthropic, really empathetic or humanitarian angle to the things that his family actually does, or the help that they actually render to anybody. It's really just about like, how can we get people to like us with doing the least for them? So that's, I think, what Harry was met with when he first approached his family with this Invictus Games idea, and he was met with that wall, and it's just really unfortunate. But I'm glad that he persevered. I'm glad that he pushed forward and kept it moving and didn't let their well, let's just call it their pessimistic outlook on things ruin or dampen his creativity. And look at them now, right? Look at the games now. Moving right along to number 4, a picture of Prince Harry in full uniform hangs on the wall in the Biden inauguration hall. This was really cool. The day that Biden was inaugurated, you see them kind of walking around. And then there's this one shot where Biden is talking to the Clintons, and in the background, you see Prince Harry laying a wreath at Arlington National Cemetery. This is from when he was there in 2013. Look how fresh-faced he is. Aww. Pre-beard, pre-alpha Harry. I love this picture. It is so cute. It's not even like strange that Biden would have a picture of Prince Harry hanging up that big in his office. Like, Prince Harry is kind of a big deal. He's a good friend to them, and they remembered him even on this day, even on a day that's all about America and patriotism and everything else. He made sure to be snapped in front of this picture of Prince Harry. And you know, the things that they do are very deliberate. Presidents don't just do whatever. They're not willy-nilly about their photo opportunities. They're very careful about what they say. And this is just extremely extraordinary to have a picture of a British prince hanging in an American hall. I just love it so much. And it just speaks to how much the Bidens and the Obamas respect and love Prince Harry. Even from that very tender young age, he has always impressed them. He has always come through, and they've always appreciated his presence. And you can see that clear as day here on Biden's inauguration day, where he is choosing to still remember and commemorate Prince Harry. Love that. Number 5, Prince Harry was a guest editor for BBC Radio in December 2017. As it turns out, royals do guest edit magazines, and brought on his good friend Barack Obama, where they chatted about a number of things that were close to their hearts, including the armed forces, mental health, youth crime, and climate change. Barack asked Harry if he needed to have a British accent, and Prince Harry didn't miss a beat and said, oh, no, not at all, not at all. It was so cute. They are so cute. It just showed Prince Harry's kind of down to earth, round the way home training. He's so impeccably mannered, and his friendship with Obama has continued all of these years because he sees everybody for who they are. And I just thought it was really funny. Well, not really funny, but kind of sad too. It's kind of sad because, okay, they've met so many times and it's clear that they're really good friends. And meanwhile, his brother has also met with them. Remember when his brother and the wife met with them and they had to put that lamp in front of that ugly racist painting instead of removing the painting? Yeah. I'm thinking Barack and Michelle already peeped that, and they probably peeped all the other racist, blackamoor, nonsensical, ugly art in their home as well. So of course they're not going to befriend people like that. You're not going to have friends that have blackamoor statues in their home and racist paintings hanging up on their walls. Huge, huge paintings that are extremely racist and offensive, and blackamoor statues everywhere. You're just not going to be friends with people like that. The only people that can look past that are people that have no problem with racist artwork. So the more you know. Anyways, number 6, they have enjoyed a long and intense bromance with both the Obamas and the Bidens, as well as the Biden ladies. And that is very well documented as well. They have supported each other. Michelle and Dr. Biden have supported Prince Harry on many of his endeavors. And I think it's really unique to have this kind of relationship and the back and forth that they have, because again, these are American politicians, first wives, second ladies, and then you have a British prince just randomly out of nowhere. You just have this British prince popping up. It just, again, is a testament to how great Prince Harry is, that people that connect with him for life. Even American politicians. We all saw those pictures of Prince Harry leading around both Democratic and Republican politicians around the African parks. And that was just really impressive as well, because it doesn't matter who you are to him. His character shines brightly, and he only attracts brightly shining characters as well. So it's not surprising that he can cross party lines and doesn't really care about all of those things. He's just going to show up and do good regardless who you are. I love that about him. He is just so good in that way. Okay, so on to number 7. The Obamas and the Bidens have attended several Invictus Games. Number 8, Meghan actually met Obama on a trip to the White House in 2015. Pictured here, she looked so surprised and happy to see him. I would love to know what the backstory is on this picture. It's the only picture we have. It's kind of blurry. They were obviously in motion, but look at her face. She's so happy to be there, and he looks very pleased to see her as well. So I would love to know, if anything, what was said in that moment. Number 9, Meghan and Barack actually share a birthday, August 4th, so that's pretty cool. And finally, Prince Harry impressed John McCain in 2018 on that trip that I previously mentioned into the White House, with McCain noting that Harry asked deep, meaningful questions and not cosmetic ones. So the backdrop of this meeting started on May 9th, where Prince Harry went to Capitol Hill for the first leg of his U.S. stateside tour. Here, he met with Senator McCain and arrived at the Russell Senate Office Building to visit a photo exhibition on landmines and unexploded ordnance, and gave him a tour of the anti-landmine photography exhibition by the Halo Trust charity. This was such a great meeting. I loved all the pictures, but I loved this one so much. He was a rock star. He was absolutely rock starring it out. Look at their faces. They could not have been more excited. The one in the skirt looks like she's about to topple right on over. But yeah, this was a very meaningful trip for Prince Harry. Again, continuing in his mother's legacy with landmines and making sure that everyone was safe from them in the 21st century. I absolutely love this visit. Prince Harry gets nothing but respect from me, and he did impress Senator McCain on this meeting as well. I could not be more proud. Thank you so much for joining me for this brief but meaningful presidential roundup. I hope you continue to enjoy your President's Day off. Be kind, have a great week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.